Okay, so I have data. I have data here. Okay, so let me start with the problem statement. I have data SKUs and the item codes. Here's the trimmed item codes. So the SKUs versus the item codes. And then now this is the data from the chains, from the supermarket chains. And then so now I have our data, our price list, like how we call that particular SKUs, all those particular SKUs and their corresponding items codes. So the items codes don't match with ours obviously, and how they call the SKU is a little bit different from how they are in our books. Maybe there is an abbreviation, for example here, Sufficient Freshener Block Citrus 170, maybe they call it Sufficient Citrus A stroke F block, and something like that. I hope you understand what I mean. Or Sufficient bleach color, they call it Sufficient color bleach 750. So which is the same thing, but now the order. So if you want to, if you kind of want to merge or want to kind of link what the SKUs mean to us, or what the item codes mean to us. Okay, basically I want to link their item codes to these, to us, such that if it is a freshener block, then I can say that what is the, I can add here a column and say SKU as it is written in their books, and then another one, and then call it their corresponding or matching item code. Okay, so that's basically what I want to do. So I want to kind of link this. It's like in kindergarten you're told to match. Match, like a teacher draws for you, and then your kid. I was just doing that for my kid the other day. And that was the homework they were given. Match, a teacher draws, and then on another column it's drawn kind of they're jumbled. Okay, it's maybe the sun, a banana, an apple, and then in another column it's apple, banana, and then they are needed to kind of match them. So what I've done in this case, I have basically taken this, I've copied them all, and then inserted them. I've pasted them below my data. Don't worry about this. These weren't there before. I just added them. Hide. Okay. So so this is what I've done. I've pasted them here. Okay, and then I've made sure to color them maybe differently, or you can either color or shade them differently, whichever. And then so now I add two columns. The columns. So I kind of now want to do some data disintegration. I want to break them down into the individual units. So what is the dishwashing paste? Is the dishwashing paste here? So what happens in our books, in their books obviously they have also mentioned that this is whether it is a dishwashing paste and whether it is the size. Okay, so that's easy. So I just look up and then inserted that here. And also them too. No, us. This is our data. So us, obviously we also have that particular classification, whether it is the size and the category. And then much later we'll do the recording. Much later we'll do the X lookup or H lookup or index match or V lookup, whichever. Okay, so I have done that particular VLOOKUPing. I think I am free to now close this. No, I don't want to keep anything. Okay, so I've done the VLOOKUPing and then remove the links. Okay, so here we are. So now there is another third component called the variant. So the variant, I can also do that too. That I will be making sure to match the right thing with its right thing on their books. Okay. So for example, all lemon, I can just come here and search star lemon star and then call them all lemon. But just a minute, I save this. I have to lose it. Okay. I can call it other files. My chain minus SKUs and names and item codes to hours. So I'll call them all lemon. Just a second. Yeah. Lemon mode auto save. Control V. That's it. And then so on and so forth. We also made a vendor. These two I can do exactly that. That's one. Control V, control up. Yeah, so and so on and so forth. Okay, maybe there could be another kind of variant, for example 1x4. So I can search all 1x4s. And then that can be the variant or kind of the unique difference that we'll be using or trying to look up if it matches. And then I've also made sure to make the kind of the naming of the categories and the sizes uniform, such that if it is, for example, 5 letters, not that some is called 5LTR, some it's called 5LITRE, some it is just 5. Now I just search, and then if I want some, maybe ones that are called 12PK are and the other ones called 12 apostrophe S, those are the same thing. So I can also begin making sure that, for example, these ones, those are the same thing. Control Shift Control down, Control D. Yeah. And also here, maybe if there is a difference in naming, maybe it's called air freshener blocks, and it is just air freshener block in another, and then I make sure to harmonize that and make them uniform. Okay, and then so now what I'm going to use, I can use a VLOOKUP, and a pivot table. I'm assuming I've done all of this, line, and I'm assuming this is, you can do this especially at line and done. If you had different and even hundreds and thousands of rows of data. I don't know. Yeah, so you understand how you can do that. Maybe citrus. Oh, I don't do that. So assuming I've done that, so I just insert a pivot table. Control AC to remove all the filterings, and then insert a pivot table. New sheet. Let my data is clean. Okay, and then so now I don't need this. I need this, and then I need the category. No, the category so now should start, and then the SKUs, and then the size, and then the variant. And then let me make these to be tabular form, and and then I can making sure to repeat all the item levels, and then I can have the subtotal at least just yet. Okay. So you see, so what I'll be doing is I'll be taking. So I'll be taking this time. I think the size should come first. The size and the value. Because why is it going from 200 grams to 400 and 800? Or is it because there isn't? Yeah, so it should be coming from lemon to this lemon 200 grams. You see, it's the same as this. So basically I want to match that, then I can put maybe same SS1, and then it is same to SS2, SS1, and then so on and so forth. And that's just an example. Shuffle list. Let me first make the yeah. So something like this. So the ones that won't be there, that's okay. Maybe they really aren't. Okay. Okay, so I can do that. So I can do that. I can do that. Okay, so you'll find that the ones that are related will be grouped together. For example, if this was related to this, and then so now you just insert SS1, SS1. Okay, and this is related to this, SS2, is also SS2. That's just an example, SS2, and so on and so forth. So you do that for each, or you can just be entering, and then you'll be using the Control G to autofill downwards. But making sure to first of all copy this and then paste it somewhere else. And so now you do that. And now try to yes. So what that means is I have not actually completely done this. But once I do, you'll find that they will all be, at least if they are there, if they are related, okay, if they're matching SKU and item code is there, they'll be following each other, because that's a pivot table. They'll be following each other, and then you can closely find the closely, or easily find the closely related SKUs, and then so now you can be matching them while you're doing that, and then so now that will be it. So now all the SS1s you can be assuming there. You now basically have matched them. You will have gotten the what you wanted to do, or achieve the. For example, so you see these are lemons, these are limes. So this is SS1, then this is SS2. So this space can be guiding us, SS2, SS3, and so on, SS4, and so on and so forth, SS5. Okay, or an easy thing you can do, you can copy this into, then basically turn it into normal data, not pivot table data, and then filter the totals, and then you insert. Basically what I'm trying to do is Control V, and then I insert the totals. So SS1, SS2, and so on and so forth, and then when you drag this, why does it not autofill? Should autofill. 1, 2, is equals to this plus 1, enter. This kind of thing. 15. I honestly don't know what, but you get the idea. Um, I don't know. There should be some way to make it. I know there is. I'm not thinking right now. 13. You can find there are a whole lot of ways. Maybe you can copy paste. Okay. And then that's it. So that's just an example. Let's take 0, for example. So now we will just control G, control G, spatial, and then fill down blanks. Okay. This equals enter. Yeah, so it will have to fill. And then so now you take all the ones is equal to 1, all the 2s is equal to 2, all the 3s are the same, basically the same SKU and the same item codes. And so now you can maybe look up or XLOOKUP or whichever, and then that's it.